Hi guys, my name is Jess, your certified level 4 Pilates instructor and personal trainer. Today we're doing a glutes and core workout, Pilates X Strength. So starting with the Pilates to really activate and warm up all the muscles, and then going into our strength. We're doing a circuit for our strength, which is consisting of 4 exercises for 3 rounds. So today I'm using 15-pound dumbbells, but obviously just use what you have at home. I suggest using something a little bit heavier since we are working the glutes, which are a strong muscle. So let's get started. First, lying down on our mats, back on the mat, feet hip width apart, looking at the ceiling, arms by your sides. Let's just connect to our breath before we get into it. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose, send the breath into the belly, and out through the mouth. All right, so now on the next breath, you want to try connecting to your core. So we inhale again through the nose. And now when you exhale through the mouth, bring your core down and in, bringing your rib cage down, contracting the abdominals. Let's do that again. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale, contract the abs. Well done. All right, so set your intention for your workout. Maybe it's just wanting to get stronger. Maybe it's just wanting to connect more with your body, just being a bit healthier and trying to get moving. So let's start with our feet hip width apart. Let's bring the feet slightly closer in. We're starting with a glute bridge. A glute bridge, just Pilates version. So arms are by our sides. We're gonna bring our hips directly up to the ceiling, squeezing the glutes at the top. Make sure you don't overarch your spine in your bridge so you can really feel those glutes getting work. So let's begin. We come up. So notice how I'm not over bridging. I'm having a nice slope from the knees to the chest, squeezing your glutes at the top. So let's keep going with that. Breathing through. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep your rib cage flat at the top. Almost there. 5 more. Last one, and 5. Let's bring it down. From here, we're coming back into a bridge, but this time we're staying in the bridge. We're gonna be going up like a shoulder bridge. So I want you to bring your feet a little closer towards you, having your feet hip width apart, pointing forward. Be mindful of the knees not opening up at the top for this one. Arms are by your sides. Start by tilting your hips to the ceiling and then peeling your spine away from the mat, vertebra by a vertebra until you reach your shoulder blades. From here, we have a nice slope from the knees to the chest, making sure the rib cage is flat and you're not overarching that spine. So keep your arms by your side for support. We're bringing one leg at a time up into tabletop, really gonna activate that deep core. Keep your hips stable at the top, not letting them shift side to side. So exhale, lift. Inhale, back down. Keep alternating sides. Let's go with that. Slow and controlled is key here. So warming up the deep core and the glutes on this one. Keep breathing. You can do it. Stay lifted. Don't let the hips drop. We're almost there. Getting into that deep core on this one. Really can feel it tightening up around the waist. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. And bring everything down, vertebra by vertebra. Hug knees to chest. Lift the tailbone off the mat. You could roll side to side, releasing your lower back. Few deep breaths here. Now we're gonna get into a single leg stretch. This is gonna be good for opening up our hips, warming up our hip flexors, and getting into some more abs. So let's keep our right knee in towards our chest with both hands on our right shin. And we're gonna extend the left leg long, hovering it in the air. Lengthen that left leg away from you. So like someone's pulling your leg. We're gonna start with our head on the mat, and you'll have the option to lift the head and shoulders at any point if you want a little bit more of a challenge. So I'll start like this and then I'll lift my head and shoulders, but you can always keep your head down on the mat. So taking your hands and really bringing that knee into your chest. On the exhale, you switch sides. On the inhale, I want you pulling that knee in towards the chest for that stretch. Exhale, switch. Keep going with that. Option to lift the head and shoulders. Make sure the shoulders are down away from the ears. Keep going. Really lengthen that straight leg away from you. We're almost there. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. Bring it all down, full body extension. Arms come behind, you stretch off. Well done. Okay, from here we're gonna come into a clamshell position. So let's start on our right side. Bringing your forearm to the mat, making sure the elbow's in line with the shoulder. And you're not sinking into that arm. You wanna stay lifted through your obliques, your side body. We're having our hips pointing up to the ceiling, legs are bent and stacked. From here, we're just gonna be opening that top leg. Be mindful not to rotate through the hips. So keep your hips stable, open up that top leg. This is gonna get into the hips and the glutes. So if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, this is optional. You can lift the feet away from the mat and keep going. Keep breathing, you can do it. Two more. Last one. And we bring it all down, stay in this position because we're gonna go for a little side plank, getting into our obliques, our side abs. So just keep your hand on top of your hip here, keeping your elbow under the shoulder, keeping your legs bent and stacked. We're gonna take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, lift the hips up to the ceiling and hold this position, pressing through that forearm. Stay focused and just keep breathing here. Can you get those hips even higher? Let's go for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. You can bring it down and come onto your bellies from here. Now we're gonna be going into a prone leg lift. So I'm just gonna take this mic off so it doesn't get all funny lying on it. So I want you to stack your hands and you're just gonna rest your forehead on your hands. I'm just gonna move these weights out the way. So from here, keeping your feet hip width apart, gaze down, so forehead down. We're gonna take a big breath in, and on the exhale, I want you to lift both legs as high as you can and hold them in the air. As you lift, you're lengthening, so like someone's pulling those legs away from you. So lift and hold, really squeeze the glutes here. Stay focused, keep breathing, you can do it. Lengthen and lift. Keep squeezing. Can you get them even higher? For 3, 2, 1, bring it down. You feel that one, definitely. Let's go over to the left side for those clamshells again. So getting onto your left forearm. Stacking the elbow under the shoulder, making sure you're not sinking down into that arm, keeping yourself lifted through the obliques, your side abs. Hips pointing up to the ceiling, legs are bent and stacked. So from here, we're keeping that hip stable. Remember, you have the option to lift the feet off the mat if you want to make it a little bit more challenging. So let's get into it. Keep breathing, stay focused. Five more. 3, 2, 1. You could bring that down. Remember, we're staying in this position for the side plank. This is the last one we have in our Pilates portion of the class. Then we're going into our strength. So from here, hips pointing up to the ceiling, keeping those legs stacked and bent, keeping elbow in line with shoulder. Take a big breath in and lift the hips up towards the ceiling to hold. Keep breathing, stay focused. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Well done, guys. Now we're going into our strength, so get your dumbbells ready. Staying on our mat because we're starting with a glute bridge, but this time we're adding weight to it. So I'm adding both of my 15s on my hips, but you can use one weight, you can use no weight. If you don't feel comfortable adding weight for this one, that's fine. So if you're using both, just placing them on the hips like this, holding them in place. So from here, you want to have your feet hip width apart. Make sure your feet aren't too far away from you. Okay, same thing as we did at the beginning, making sure that you're not overarching the spine, rib cage is flat at the top so you can really feel that glute activation. I like to turn my feet slightly out like a penguin. That's just personal preference. I feel it more in my glutes that way, but you can have your feet pointing straight ahead. So let's get into it, bringing the hips up to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Almost there. Okay, on this next one, I want you to hold the bridge at the top, just to hold. And let's pulse it out. So little half reps for 10. For 5, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Well done, guys. Take those dumbbells away, and we're gonna come to standing for our circuit, for the rest of the circuit. Okay, going into some sumo squats now. So it's up to you once again if you wanna use 1 or 2. I'm using 2 because I like to do these a little bit heavier. So for a sumo squat, you have a wide stance with your feet slightly out like a penguin with your weights in between your legs. Keeping your chest upright for this one, kind of like a plie in ballet. So we're bringing ourselves straight down, really gonna get into those inner thighs and glutes here. So coming down and up. So let's keep going with that. Keep your abs engaged. Almost there. Hold it at the bottom. Pulse it out. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's a burner. You can put the weights down. Take a second to breathe. I'm out of breath because I'm talking while I do this. Whew, okay. Next exercise, we're doing our RDLs. So Romanian deadlifts are really good to get into the butt, glutes, and into your hamstrings. So taking 2 weights for this one. I'll come to the side so you can see my form. So we want to have our feet hip width apart. Okay, I'm gonna keep the weights super close to you, like you're shaving your legs with the weights. Shoulders down and back. You're pressing your hips towards the back. So imagine you have a rope tied around your waist, pulling you back. You should feel it behind the legs, like you're pushing your bum into the wall behind you. So always keeping your chest out, bringing it down and down. Do you feel that pull? You want to stop at the point where you feel like your back is going to start to round. So always keeping that chest out, back straight. Come back up and squeeze your glutes. Let's go for 14 more, 15 total. Five more. Chest out. Core engaged. Last one. And done. Now we're going into our last exercise, which will be our curtsy lunges. As you can see, I'm already out of breath. So for the curtsy lunges, I'm only using 1 weight, and I'm gonna be holding it at chest height here. These are quite taxing, and then we're getting a water break. And then we have 2 more rounds of that, just the strength. So for your curtsy lunges, having your weight here, you're doing a curtsy. So you're bringing 1 leg behind on an angle. Then you're bringing that back knee straight down towards the mat, pressing through this front leg here, coming back up, other side. So curtsy and up. Keep your chest upright, keep your abs engaged. Let's go for 9 more, 10 total each side. Almost there. Last one on each side. And that's it for the circuit. Go have your water break and I'll see you in a second. All right guys, we're ready for round 2. Let's go for our glute bridges. Taking the weights on your hips. Setting yourself up, feet hip width apart, bring them slightly closer towards you. Sending the hips directly up to the ceiling. We're going for 15 reps, a hold, and then some pulses. So let's get into it. Keep that rib cage flat, you can do it. Let's hold it at the top. Hold and squeeze, you can do it. Let's pulse it out for 10. 5, 3, and 1. Bring it all down. Well done. Take the weights off. Okay, let's go into our sumo squats. These are one of my favorites. I'm gonna take a different angle this time, just so you can see my form. So wide stance, taking your weights, keeping your chest upright. Let's get into it. Keep your chest up, bend at the knees. Core engaged, keep breathing. And this next one, let's hold it at the bottom. And pulse it out for 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Whew, that's a burner. Whew. Okay, now we're going into our RDLs, our Romanian deadlifts. So remember to keep the weights close to you. Press the hips back. Keep the chest out. 15 reps, let's go. Feet hip width apart, feet pointing forward. Keep your core engaged, keep breathing. 5 more. Two more. Last one. Whew, well done. Going into our curtsy lunges. 1 weight. Okay, let's bring that leg behind on an angle. Bringing the back knee down towards the mat, pressing through the front leg, 10 each side. Halfway. Two more each side. Last one. Whew. Now you have your much deserved water break. And I'll see you in a second for our last round. All right, guys, we're at our last round. You can do it, stay strong. Okay, let's go into our glute bridges first. Bringing our hips to the ceiling with a hold at the end and some pulses. Bring those feet close towards you, feet hip width apart. I like to go a little bit wider too sometimes. Really play around with the feet positioning wherever you feel it most in your glutes. So let's begin, hips up and down. Keep breathing. Almost there. Okay, on this next one we hold. Stay lifted, keep breathing. And pulse it out for 10. For 5. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Oh, well done. You can really feel that one in the glutes. Okay, we come to standing. sumo squats. Getting yourself in a nice wide stance, feet pointing out, chest upright, let's go. Keep your abs engaged. Keep breathing. On this next one, we hold it at the bottom. Pulse it out. For 5, 3, 2, 1. That is a burner. Really, they're all burners, aren't they? Now we're going to our Romanian deadlifts. So keep those weights close, your chest out, feet hip width apart, glutes back, let's go. 15 reps. Almost there, you can do it. 5 more. 3. Last one, and 1. Good job, guys. Okay, we're almost there. We got our curtsy lunges, and then we're stretching off. Okay, taking that weight up, getting yourself in position, curtsy, 10 each side. Keep your core engaged. Halfway. Two more each side. Last ones. And we're done. Well done, guys. Let's stretch. Getting onto your back. Let's cross the right foot over the left knee. Bring the left leg up to your chest. This feels so good for those glutes. Take your hand behind the left thigh. Bring it towards you. Close your eyes. Get into the stretching. I'm sweating. I don't know about you guys. That was hard. I hope you feel good. If you could, just leave a comment, a like, subscribe, share with a friend. And in the comments, you can also tell me what workouts you'd like to see next. So let's switch. Left foot over right knee. Bring the right leg towards the chest. Breathing into it. Can't forget our stretching. It's really important. Stay nice and flexible, stay mobile, not get stiff. They might still be sore the next day, which is completely normal. Okay, bring both feet to the mat, left leg to the ceiling, straight leg, hands behind your knee or thigh, bring it towards you. This stretches the back of the leg. Breathe into it. Bring it in a little more. Straighten out that leg. Other side, right leg to the ceiling, hands behind, bring it in. Bring it in a little more. Bring it down and you are finished. Well done, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.